You're scrolling through Instagram at 2 a.m. Everyone's posting their wins, their college acceptances, their startup launches, their perfect grades. And you're lying in bed, wondering if you've already wasted your best years. You feel like you're running a race where everyone else got a head start, like you're late to everything that matters. But here's what nobody tells you. You're not late. You're actually early. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to prove it to you. Because the biggest lie you've been sold is that your timeline needs to match everyone else's. Stay with me. This might change how you see your entire life. Let me tell you about my friend Arjun. I am 21 years old, dropped out of engineering. It felt like a complete failure. His classmates were getting placed at Google, Microsoft, and with big salary packages. And Arjun? He was learning graphic design from YouTube in his bedroom. He felt late. He felt behind. He felt like he'd ruined everything. Fast forward 3 years. Arjun now runs a design agency that makes more in a month than most of his classmates make in 6. But here's the thing. If Arjun had kept comparing himself to others, he would have never started. The comparison trap works like this. You see someone's highlight reel and compare it to your behind the scenes. You see their chapter 20 and compare it to your chapter 3. And your brain tells you, you're late. Give up. But here's the truth that neuroscience confirms. Your brain has something called neuroplasticity. It literally rewires itself based on what you practice. That 25-year-old learning to code, their brain is just as capable of mastering it as a 15-year-old's. That 30-year-old starting fitness, their body can transform just as dramatically. Age isn't the barrier. Your belief about age is. So right now, I want you to do something. Think of one thing you've been avoiding because you feel too late to start. Got it. Now hear this. Someone started that thing at twice your age and succeeded. Every single time. Now let me flip this completely. You're not late. You're early. Here's why. Most people don't figure out what they actually want until they're 30 or 40. They spend their 20s doing what their parents wanted, what society expected, what seemed safe. Then they wake up one day and realize they've been climbing the wrong ladder. But you're asking these questions now. You're watching videos like this. You're trying to improve. You're aware. That makes you early, not late. Think about it. You have time to experiment, to fail, to try 5 different things before you're 25. That's not being late. That's having options most people never get. Colonel Sanders started KFC at 62. Vera Wang entered fashion design at 40. Stan Lee created his first hit comic at 39. Samuel L. Jackson got his first major role at 43. These aren't exceptions. These are reminders. Your timeline is your timeline. But here's where students mess up. They confuse taking your time with wasting time. There's a massive difference. Taking your time means exploring, learning, building skills, trying things. Wasting time means scrolling, avoiding, procrastinating, numbing yourself. One is being early. The other is being stuck. So ask yourself right now, which one are you doing? All right, let's get practical. If you feel late, here's how you reset your mindset and actually move forward. 3 phases. Simple, powerful. Phase 1, the awareness shift, week 1. First week, you're just going to notice. Notice when you compare yourself to others. Notice when you say, I'm too late, or I've wasted time. Notice when you scroll past success stories and feel that pit in your stomach. Don't fight it. Just notice it. Write it down if you can. Here's why this works. Psychologists call this metacognition. Thinking about your thinking. Once you're aware of the pattern, it loses power over you. You stop being controlled by it. You start observing it. And that's when change becomes possible. Action step. Keep a small note on your phone. Every time you feel late, just write the time and what triggered it. Do this for 7 days. Phase 2, the evidence stack, week 2 to 3. Now we're going to rewire your brain. Every day, you're going to write down 3 pieces of evidence that you're not late. Could be anything. I learned a new concept today. I showed up even though I didn't feel like it. I'm asking questions most people never ask. Sounds simple, right? Almost too simple. But here's the neuroscience behind it. Your brain has a negativity bias. It remembers failures more than wins. By deliberately collecting evidence of progress, you're training your brain to see reality, not just the negative distortions. After 2 weeks of this, your self-perception will shift. You'll stop seeing yourself as someone who's behind. You'll start seeing yourself as someone who's building. Action step. Before bed, write 3 wins. Doesn't matter how small. Do it for 14 days straight. Phase 3, the focus sprint, week 4 onwards. Now you're ready for action. Pick one thing, one skill, one goal, one area of your life. Not 5 things. Not everything. One. For the next 30 days, you're going to make visible progress on that one thing. Learning a language? 20 minutes daily. Building fitness? 30 minutes daily. Learning to code? 1 tutorial daily. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is momentum. Because here's what happens. When you see yourself making progress in one area, your brain generalizes. It starts believing, oh, I can change. I can improve. I can build something. And that belief spreads to everything else. One focused sprint proves to you that you're not late. It proves you're capable. You're moving. You're early. Action step. Right now, choose your one thing. Set a daily timer. Start tomorrow. No exceptions. Let me tell you the biggest trap students fall into. The supposed to timeline. Supposed to graduate at 22. Supposed to have a job at 23. Supposed to be married by 28. Supposed to be successful by 30. Who decided this? Who made these rules? Nobody. We just absorb them. From parents. From movies. From Instagram. But these timelines are completely made up. In Japan, people change careers at 40 and it's normal. In Europe, people take gap years and nobody cares. In Silicon Valley, failing 3 startups by 30 is seen as experience. The timeline you're stressing about? It only exists in your head. And the moment you let go of it, you become free. Free to move at your own pace. Free to take detours. Free to start things late and still win. Here's what I want you to understand. Life isn't a race with a finish line. It's a video game with infinite levels. Some people rush through level 5. Some people master level 3 before moving forward. Neither is wrong. They're just different approaches. Your only job is to keep playing. Keep leveling up. The moment you stop comparing your level to someone else's, you start enjoying the game. And ironically, that's when you start moving faster. So let's bring this home. You're not late. You're early. Early to self-awareness. Early to questioning. Early to growth. Most people sleepwalk through their 20s and wake up with regret in their 40s. You're awake now. That's the advantage. But here's the final piece. Being early doesn't mean sitting around waiting for the perfect time. It means starting now with what you have. It means taking messy action. It means building something, even if it's small. Because the secret to feeling on time isn't having everything figured out. It's moving forward despite not having it figured out. That's what separates the people who succeed from the people who stay stuck. Not talent, not luck, not age, just movement. So today, right now, I want you to make one decision. What's the one thing you've been telling yourself you're too late for? Got it. Good. Now go take one small step toward it. Today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Send one message. Watch one tutorial. Do one rep. Write one paragraph. Prove to yourself that you're not late. Prove that you're early. Prove that your timeline is just getting started. If this video hit you in the chest, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It tells YouTube to show this to other students who need to hear it. Subscribe if you want more real talk about productivity, studying, and actually improving your life. And drop a comment telling me, what's the one thing you're starting today? I read every single one. Remember, you're not late. You're early. And your best chapter? It hasn't even started yet. I'll see you in the next one. Keep moving forward.